that, I'm going to explain to you how the equipment that's weighing you down right now works and how it interacts with the courses. A couple rules just to make sure you guys stay safe while you're up there. And then we are going to sick you loose on the forest. So, we start with these guys. Now, did you two get lifted up into the air at all?
Yes, right.
Yes, okay, good.
You're going to lift him up in the air?
I don't know if I'm tall enough for that one.
Take a picture of that one.
Alright, we're good. So, we can start by playing with these things for a minute. These are your clips. These are what are going to keep you attached to the courses. Yeah, they're pretty heavy. So the way these things work, I know this is kind of overwhelming. So if you just kind of watch what I'm doing for a minute here. This metal bracket here is a locking mechanism. You see that pin?
Yeah.
You see that slot?
Yep.
Yep. Now if I push this metal bracket on the bottom forward, you see how that slot lines up with that pin? And now I can open the gate of the clip.
Take one of them off.
Now one of these right now isn't going to want to move. One of them will. Figure out which you can open.
It's this one. So take that off with the other one.
Yep.
You gotta press
And
it
now
like
you
this.
can pull this with your finger.
And use this with your finger.
There you go.
And there you go. Okay.
Awesome.
Here. Try it. Hold this with here. Put this hand here.
This is going to be your
Press
free
it in.
one.
Right here.
So let me get this off for you just so it's easier for you to work. Go ahead and play with it.
So one cord's open and the other's not?
Right. And they're not broken. That's the way the system works. The reason that one is always unlocked and one is locked is so that you are always locked into the system with at least one clip once you start it. And to unlock one is to lock the other simultaneously. They work as a pair.
Yeah, you can't kill yourself with this guy.
These cylinders right here are connected with a cable that runs down through this webbing, around and up to here. So when you lock this one will unlock. I'm going to show you how that works on the course right now. We're going to begin on the starting platform up there. At the beginning of each course is going to be a tree with a safety cable. On every safety cable, we're going to go to these things. This is called a tweezel. I don't know if any of you guys are Zappa fans, but it was actually named after his son Dweezil. The way the tweezel works, there's a pin, there's a metal pin in there. Notice the shape of that circle. Awfully a lot like the shape of that cylinder. What you're going to do is you're going to push that cylinder into that pin. By doing that, what I've done is I've locked this. And by locking this, what I've done is I've unlocked this. So now I'm going to clip that on. We move them both as a pair. Always move as a pair. Now I'm going to clip the free one on.
Then unlock it.
There's the pin
Boom.
to lock it.
And the other one's off.
And now I'll put the other one on. This is an element. An element is anything that goes between two platforms. We ask that you guys keep no more than 3 people on a platform at any time. Right. No more than 1 person on an element at any time. It has nothing to do with weight. It has only to do with ease of access. If one of us needs to get to somebody who needs assistance on the course, it's hard to do if there's 6 people wrapped around a platform. So, 3 in 1. But, with that in mind, we're going to clip into the element, both of them as a pair, and we move. Yellow tweezels, pretend you don't see them. They are for staff use. They don't exist. Okay, you're never going to use those. But at every platform, there is going to be another safety cable like this around a tree. You're going to clip into it with your open clip. Hold it. Wiggle that guy into it real good. Make sure that this one's unlocked. And clip that on. Now if you wiggle it on there and you only get about halfway onto the pin, what's going to happen is both of your clips are going to be locked. All you need to do is just try again, push it all the way in, and it will unlock them. You move around the safety cable to reach your next element.
What's the blue one for?
zip line?
Excellent question, young man. I swear, you're like that guy in the crowd that the magician hired to look like an audience member. Zip line. The blue tweezel represents a zip line. Anytime there's a blue tweezel, this guy's coming out. Doesn't matter what side the gate is on, as long as it's on the wheels and not on this little spot right here. Sometimes people will get that wedged on there, and you don't really go far. So the way this works, there's a barrel here. Pull this barrel down, the gate will open. And that one doesn't take as much playing with to get the hang of as the clips. You go ahead and roll it, make sure it's on the wheels, you know. You'll notice that I put the clips on first, and then I put this on. By doing that, it keeps the tendency to have the clips in front of the roller, which is what you want. If the clips are behind the roller, the clips are going to drag while you're ziplining. They're going to create friction. It's going to slow you right down. Especially you little guys, it will slow you to a halt in the middle of the zip line. You'll be stuck in the middle of a zip line. So, clips in front, roller in back. To use it, what you're going to do is you're going to get there, you're going to crouch. The little guys don't have to crouch as much as the adults. And you're going to keep at least one hand, or two hands if you'd like, on this mechanism while you're ziplining. The reason we want you to do that is because you can use your hand, your wrist, and your arm to control the direction you're facing while you're ziplining. If you just hang on like this, you are going to saucer all the way across, and there's a good chance you will not land with your feet. And if you don't land with your feet, you will land, but with something else. We prefer that you land with your feet.
Grab onto it.
So you're going to
like
crouch, you get on here. You're not going to hold on to these guys because that will create friction. And friction will slow you to a halt, and you will be stuck in the middle of a zip line. So you just grab on this with both hands, or hang here like so. You go. Whee! Now, if your timid soul has decided that that is just too fast and you need to go slower, what you can do is with an open palm, tap the cable, and you'll slow down.
Don't do it.
Honestly, the little guys, you don't need to do that. Because of your weight, you'll have a challenge making it to the other side anyway. When you're slowing down and you're tapping, don't grab. If you grab the cable, your hand is going to stop moving. The roller in your body won't until your shoulder tells them to, and it's a good way to jar the rotator cuff. Also, you will end up stuck in the middle of a zip line, like me. If you ignore the advice I've given you and you end up, like me, stuck in the middle of a zip line, not the end of the world. You just go ahead and turn your back to the direction you want to go, and you go hand over hand, just like this. And you'll get where you're
Do
going.
you see, Katie? That's how you'll do it if you're up there.
Several of our courses end with zip lines. If it's one of those zip lines while you're coming down, you probably want to get those feet moving before they make contact with the ground. Planes put the wheels out.